Hey you guys, welcome back to Mama's Touch. Today in our kitchen we're going to make a seafood salad. Here are the ingredients that we will be using today. We're going to start, I boiled the water and now I'm adding the pasta to the boiling water, salted water. You can use whatever kind of noodles. I use the tricolor noodles. Now we're going to season our shrimps. I use the lemon pepper and this Tony Chachere's. I like using this because they give it that that Louisiana taste, and it's just a good seasoning to use. Now we're mixing it up, getting all the seasoning all over the shrimps. I added the shrimps to the same water that I used when I cooked the pasta in. I like using that water because the starch from the pasta adds into the shrimp and give it another in-depth flavor. I prefer boiling the shrimps rather than pan frying them. It's an easier way to not overcook your shrimp. Now I'm adding some lemon juice in the water. This just give it a nice pop and make your shrimp very tender and juicy. You don't want to cook these shrimps too long, just until they start turning pink. Once you get that pink color on there, then you want to remove the shrimps and cool them down in some cold water. Now we're going to add the vinaigrette sauce. These are just some vinaigrettes or salad dressings that I use to make my sauce. I gotta still do my voiceover. This right here is the Olive Garden Italian dressing. We have some white balsamic dressing. We have some red wine vinaigrette. And I also put some seasoning in there as well. But of course, like I always tell you guys, you can use whatever kind of vinaigrettes or salad dressing that you like to use. We gotta mix it up, make sure it's all incorporated, get all those flavors that's in this bottle inside of your mixture. Now, once we have it all mixed in with some seasoning, we're gonna blend this together, stir it up, make sure everything is incorporated, and you use as much seasoning as you would like, because this is the time where you want to make it have that taste that you want. So you want to make sure you add enough seasoning. You can always go back and add more, but right now this is where you can get it incorporated into your salad dressing. This way you don't have seasoning sitting on top of your pasta. So now, once we have it incorporated in there very well, mixed up, you see how I'm mixing it up? We're going to add our vegetables. This is tomatoes, onions, green pepper, celery, and that's the shrimp, and that's the crab meat, the imitation crab meat. And we have some cucumbers right here that I'm adding, finely diced. If you don't like cucumbers, you don't have to put it in. And this is tomato, finely diced. And now we're going to add some celery. That's celery. That is green peppers. And those are red onions. You can add as much as you like or as little. This is what I just like to add it in there. It gives it even more flavor when you have these ingredients in there. Some people don't like red onions. You could use yellow onions. You could use green onions. You make it the way you like it, as I always tell you, what you desire, what your taste buds like. This is how I like it, so this is what I want to show you guys. So now I'm just cutting up some of these. These are imitation crab meat. So I just like to chop them, roughly chop them. You don't have to be too small. You can keep it whole if you would like. I just like to cut it down a little bit smaller. So I'm going to show you once again me just chopping that down into bite-sized pieces. And now we're just going to add our shrimp in there. As you see, I have them in a strainer because I rinse them off in very cold water because we want to stop the cooking process so we can keep them pink, and they're not tough. They're very juicy, and it's like it's going to melt in your mouth when you eat them because they're not overcooked. You just cooked it for a few minutes, 6 to 8 minutes. That's all you need. And now we're going to pour our dressing over the whole entire salad, making sure you cover every layer. Now, we're just going to mix it in. Get it all mixed in there. Making sure we get all the salad dressing covered throughout the pasta, the vegetable, and the seafood. Mixing in very good. Keep mixing. Now that you have it mixed up, I'm going to show you how you plate it up. I plated mine up with a little wedge of lemon if you want to squeeze some more lemon over it. And I added some pasta. I added some parsley, not pasta. Thank you guys for watching. Come back, and I hope you enjoyed this video.